Hello, my name is Sasha Predis and I'm here to talk to you about my internship and how I have grown from it. I chose to have my internship at my dad's small business because I wanted to show how a small business was run and how to gain skills from the internship. I hope to learn more about how to run a small business and how to neatly organize and keep track of workers. As an intern for my dad, I mainly file paperwork and drive him to estimates around the city. By doing this, I hope that I would learn how to deal with many different people and learn how to keep track of everything I do. Something I believe that best represents my independent learning from my internship was when I was creating my website for my dad's business. I remember seeing an ad for a website building service, so I used my resources to check it out. At first, I had no clue on how to get started, so I searched up some websites that I thought were aesthetically pleasing and had a good amount of information in them. I then applied the concepts I learned to the website I was creating. I had also searched up videos to help aid any questions that had come up in the research process. And in no time, I was using the resources I had at my fingertips, and I was able to create a website that my dad now uses for his business. But this is just one of the many instances of the independent learning I had gained from my internship. Something that was different that I did not expect that what I was going to realize was how on top of things you have to be. For example, if you accidentally file the wrong paperwork, you might risk missing the job or even losing the customer, or you could even send someone the wrong information and not even get billed. So I hadn't realized that a lot was at stake for such a small mistake. Surprisingly, I learned how to navigate San Francisco more, which, while it may not apply to me now, it may help me in the future with my navigation skills, which I think are really important to have. I have been able to achieve the goals I originally set out to achieve because I make sure to come in with a broad plan of what I think may happen on that day, and I build on that as I go throughout the day and kind of just build on everything I learn. So the three most important skills I've built and practiced during my independent learning through the internship is I have learned how to communicate with people better. By talking with people on the phone and receiving messages, I've been able to feel more confident when I'm talking to people. I have also learned how to manage my time more wisely by creating time frames in which I need to have something done. Unlike what I feel like at school, there's no leniency in the real world, and you have to make up deadlines for yourself, which will force you in a way to manage your time and set goals. Unlike with some of the teachers at our school, they kind of like give you a day if you ask for them. In the real world, like some bosses probably won't give you an extra day to do your work, and you have to have it done. So I think that really helps. And lastly, I've practiced the skill of learning how to navigate in unfamiliar environments, whether that be making a website I had no idea how to make, or driving around the city and learning how to properly navigate in what it seems like to be a less confusing city than I originally thought it was. Overall, the skills I've learned and practiced will help me in my real life situations, and I'm glad I'm doing this internship to learn them. I'm still hoping to learn about how to build a small business from the ground up and what type of connections and skills you need in order to do that. I personally would recommend a student to reach out to a small business for them to observe an internet. However, I wouldn't recommend the specific internship I'm doing at my dad's business because it requires you to drive a lot, especially going to South San Francisco every day. I know a lot of parents might not like that, and maybe like students wouldn't like that either. And you also have to drive in San Francisco for a day or maybe like half a day. And some advice I can give to students who are looking to do an internship is to really look at all of your options and apply to as many as you can, so you have many options to choose from. Also, you need to choose something that really interests you so you will feel more engaged throughout the internship. Overall, I think my experience has been great and I've learned a lot. So yeah, thank you for listening.